Well, today's Friday, it's the 26th of April 2024. Would have been my father's birthday today. Happy birthday, Dad. Would have been. Sadly, he's no longer with us. And we've come down to Paguera. We just had lunch in Santa Ponsa. Very nice lunch at Harry's Bistro. And we decided we'd come down to Paguera to have a coffee and a little walk. And the constant question, what's the weather like? Well, we were sitting on the terrace at Harry's Bistro, and Anita and Angela had to move into the shade. It was so warm. If you are in a sheltered area where there's no breeze, then it can get quite warm. There's a little bit of thin cloud, but perfect weather for having a little walk or sitting out. And but there is a little bit of a breeze, so you need just to get out of that breeze. And you can see that I've got a different hat on, and Anita's got a different parasol, because we've been swapping things around in the car and we've got the wrong one. So anyway, a bit of make do today. So here we are in Paguera, just across there, just to point out, those of you who do like a good steak, very good reputation is La Hacienda across there, a steakhouse, probably one of the best places around here for steaks. But we're going down to the beach. That's over this way.
1st of May was allowed to park here.
1st of May. There must be something going on the 1st of May. Well, it's a public holiday, the 1st of May is. So, signs here, no parking. I guess they're going to be doing something for the fiesta. That's where the town of Paguera is, which is where all the shops are. But we're going to go down to the beach, and there's only steps. So doesn't really, they did a while ago put some new steps in down there. I thought they were going to put a nice little ramp or something. They didn't. They just put more steps. So anyone who's got a pushchair, a wheelchair, a mobility scooter, and you can't come down this way, I'm afraid. It's not usually. So here are the other steps, which all seem a little bit pointless. They could have put a nice ramp down there, but it goes into this little park area for all the children. It is a little bit breezy now. There's the Vibra Hotel. This is the big one at the start of Paguera. It overlooks the beach. Just in the trees there, and Angela's noticed all the pirate flags. It's a little park for children where they can go swinging between the trees. I'm not sure if that one does adults as well. It looks quite high, so older children maybe. And there's another one of those in Santa Ponsa, which does all ages, adults as well. And the hotel here is now open, so lots of tourists, I guess, here in Paguera. Paguera is part of Calvia, so I imagine they've got the same issue with the beds. I'm not sure how lifeguards gets in amongst all of that, because there's no lifeguard here either. But there is one of the little cruise boats that goes round, and it's just about to pick up a whole line of passengers to take them for a trip. And there's a few people on the beach sunbathing, not a lot but a few, and a few people around the pool of the hotel here sunbathing as well. But it is quite breezy, and just feel my hat about to blow away. Yeah, quite a few people sitting around the pool. Sitting on the beach.
No umbrellas on the beach here.
Not a parasol. Or a sunbed. But it is a pleasant day to sit outside and have a drink by the promenade, overlooking the sea. There is another beach just around that headland as well. I'm not going to go that way today. Stay on this side. With the fact that there is a little bit of a breeze today, I'm guessing it might be a little bit choppy out there on the sea. I'm sure I'd want to do a cruise. Come here and watch the Bundesliga. So, similar to Palmanova, Paguera has 3 quite large beaches. This is the middle one, and there's another reasonable sized one just around there, and then as you go around this headland there's another even larger beach with lots of bars and restaurants on it. So a little bit of evidence of some parasols, but not going to do much good lying on the floor like that, and we need an awful lot more of them. And there are some white ones that have been erected, lots of white ones. We saw some white ones actually on the beach in Palmanova, so maybe they painted them all white this year. The reason the council are giving for not having the parasols out is that their computer was hacked earlier on this year, and it's taken them a long time to retrieve the data that they needed. I think that's a pretty lame excuse myself. Just up there there's a square, quite a big area, which they do have events on there, and I can see lots and lots of yellow fencing, which would indicate that our guess is right, that there's going to be something going on for the 1st of May, which is good. People now have boarded the cruise cormorant. So I guess they'll be setting sail shortly. Lots and lots of cyclists on the island at the moment, and there's a big cycling race this weekend which goes through the Tramontana, and so the island's absolutely overflowing with cyclists. If you're a driver, you better stay clear of the Tramontana this weekend. So, taking on their last few passengers before they set sail.
Into the village now?
Yeah.
That way or this way?
Into the village. So the shops are now open, things have now come to life. The webcams up there. Keep an eye on what's going on the beach, and that'll give you a clue as to the weather. If you have a look at the webcams, and the Daily Bulletin and the Ultima Hora both have links to the webcams. So if you actually have a look at the webcam, just have a look to see what people are wearing. Their clothes will give you something of an idea of what the temperatures are like. But Anita's always a bit cold, so don't worry about her wearing a gilet. It's not that cold. It's about 19 or 20 degrees today, which is quite pleasant. And if you're out of the breeze and in the sunshine, it would be fine for sunbathing. It's not hot, it's not July, August weather, but it's comfortable. Looking ahead to next week, there are a couple of days when it says it's going to rain, or there's possibilities of rain. And here in Mallorca, when we see that, we do take it with a little bit of a pinch of salt, because it might well rain in one area but not in another. And even if it does rain in a particular area, sometimes the showers just blow by and the sky clears. More fish bars. €8 for 15 minutes to have your feet are devoured, your dry skin devoured. It's the Indian we enjoy, doesn't it? Place where they do tapas as well. So we've walked up on now to the main road, which is the road where all the shops and cafes, restaurants are.
Hay que hablar antes de si quiere, pues
I want to call in one of these shops down here.
It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Coming up to a restaurant here, Tasca, and they do a lunch menu. Special 3 courses, €14.90. And it's pretty full actually. Lots of people giving it a go. Noticing in a lot of places that prices have really shot up. But if you do look around, there are still things like that which are quite a reasonable price. 3-course meal for €14.90. I think that's worth a go, isn't it? We were in Harry's Bistro, and they do a plate of the day. Well, there's a whole section of plates for €10.95. €10.95. I've just had a huge steak, potato pie, and with chips for $10.95. Absolutely brilliant. Not on my diet, I know. But I enjoyed it. And that'll be my meal for the day. This is the Hotel Villamil, right in the centre of Paguera, 5-star hotel. I've lost the girls. How typical is that? Well, here they are. They've been into a shop, but I don't think they bought anything. And Anita's had to get the parasol out again. The sun came out. There's a few clouds around, so it does keep going in and out. Well, as you can imagine, Anita's managed to find something in a shop and bought a present to take back to England with her.
This one goes away.
I think so.
Go down there and have a coffee.
Wanna have a look?
Yeah.
Well, we just walked all the way through the restaurant, and we're going to sit on the terrace. But I just wanted to show you that the parasols are actually out on this beach. There's no beds, but there are parasols, and the parasols have got little tables with them. Can't see any lockers yet, but certainly a little table going around the parasols. That's a little bit different. And the parasols are all white. So they're already out on this part, and if we look down in the distance there, the poles are out, and there's some men working down there, drilling holes or however they make them, and they've actually got a machine to drill the holes and then slotting the post in. Someone was asking me how they did it. Now this is the other beach. It's a third of the beaches here in Paguera. So having had a lovely lunch in Santa Ponsa, here we are now in Paguera, and we're just having a coffee here at the restaurant overlooking the beach. So that's our view out to sea. There are one or two boats out there, and there's people going into the sea. So anyone who's asking what's the weather like, it's warm enough to go in the sea for some people. Well, we've had our coffee, and we're going to head back to the car now. But Anita's going to take a little bit of a detour because she wants to buy some cowbell. And this is cowbell country. Well, I'm not sure it is, but anyway. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.